Welcome everybody to Sunday, December the 4th. Only 2 days left to Santa Claus Day in Poland, which is another opportunity where kids receive gifts in Poland. Not really here, but we could incorporate it. What do regular people do on a Sunday? Watch football, rest, go to the mall, have a family meeting, and sometimes go with extra tasks like cleaning their shed. Started yesterday, made a lot of progress. Just wanted to show you guys how far I got. This is the before from yesterday, and this is the after the first part of it. Maybe it needs a little wider lens to really show what it looks like. I might come back here with the GoPro later on. But anyway, it's a work in progress, and today is day number 2. And David M is absolutely going to win this fight with the shed. This is not all junk. We use this stuff, you know, it's like seasonal things and, you know, some equipment that gets used every now and then. It's not all just hoarding, trust me. I'm getting rid of a lot. Another big stage completed. This used to be so cluttered you couldn't even move around. What do you think about this cleanup effort, Whisper? Are you gonna hang out here with Daddy sometimes? Whisper doggy. Alright. Whoa, guys, that was some work. 2 days. 2 days of physical labor to get this project done. I'm actually in the shed right now. Here's a wider shot. This is just a backdrop that we sometimes use for photo/video booth setups. Haven't used it in a while, so I just wanted to take it out and see how it works, if it's still there, and it's still nice. And I'm setting it up to review this video light. This is my favorite video light. This is the one I got recently. Pretty awesome. A very comprehensive review of this light coming next to this channel. So anybody interested in lighting for video and stills, you can absolutely use it for photos as well. Please stay tuned. For now, I just wanted to talk about the sense of reward a person gets from doing this kind of job. I mean, this was a gigantic project, and I took it upon myself because, you know, I mean, I as a kid, I didn't used to be a very orderly person in terms of physical arrangement of stuff around me. My room was always messy. But when you grow up, those things change, and I'm amazed at myself because right now, as a 41-year-old person, I really like my stuff in order. I like when everything has its place. Definitely helps with your work in photography and video especially. It's really cool if every little bit of equipment always has the same. When you go to the shoot, everything has to be in perfect order. There's no time to look for things. You have to know where they are, to pick up the right lens, the right light, the right cable, the cards. You know, there's so much stuff, and you simply cannot afford to have a mess. I don't really remember when this change occurred in my life, but at some point I started liking order with my things. And what I did here for the past 2 days was a gigantic step towards that direction. I'm tired, guys. This was a lot of work. And the coolest thing about this is the sense of reward, which brings me to the point of why people work. You know, mostly we work because we need to support ourselves and our families and make a living. But the best kind of work that gives you the best reward is something that you really take upon yourself, and something that makes you prove to yourself that you can actually achieve things that seem very difficult. Because when I walked in here 2 days ago and I looked at this place, and you know, you saw it, I started thinking, you know, I don't know if I'm really up for it. Maybe I'll just do a little bit, and then I'll do some more next week, and then maybe like in the spring I'll finish it. But then I thought, no, I can do this. And it took 2 days, but I did it. I'm tired, but I'm happy. And when I think about the process of what was going through my head when I was doing this, it's like, you know, you approach a task that seems impossible, and the best way to go about it is to split it into small chunks. So as I was going through sorting this place out, I wasn't thinking about the whole thing at once. I was just thinking about little areas. Like, within the next 15 minutes I can do this corner, and then I can do this wall, and then I can swipe the floor, and in the end, kind of in the middle of the second day, I started realizing that this really is doable. So even though at some point I didn't really feel like finishing it at all, I told to myself that if I do, I'm gonna feel really good. And now, even though I am exhausted, I feel awesome. I have the sense of achievement, the sense of reward, and I think this is why we work, especially on projects that are gigantic, and when you start working on them it seems that the end is so far away, but then as you make progress and you start realizing it is actually achievable, a moment comes when you feel really strong. You empower yourself in a way, which I think is the basic idea of creating something and doing work. The sense of achievement and the sense of reward. And Blondie hasn't seen this place yet, but tomorrow she's gonna walk in here and she's gonna go, wow. I know it, because this place was so messy, it was so insane. It seemed like sorting this out would take us a long time, and I did it in 2 days. Now, enough bragging. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a messy shed. Anybody can do this. And maybe I just feel tired because I haven't been exercising for the longest time. So the point here is, if you guys have a task that you've been putting off, I don't know, maybe you need to paint your room, or you need to put those Christmas lights around your entire house like Chevy Chase.
Clark? Clark!
And it seems like such a big deal that you don't even want to start doing it. Don't think about the whole of it at once. Split it into small chunks and think that within the next 15 minutes you're gonna do this little part. I'm telling you, it works. And at the end of the day, when you look back and you compare the before and the after, you're gonna feel so proud of yourself that maybe this crappy, horrible 2016 year is gonna end with something positive. Not because you got lucky and you won the lottery, but because you brought that luck onto yourself. And with that, I am ending tonight's episode. I hope I don't sound crazy to you guys. And if I do, it's simply because I'm so tired of working on this damn shed. What are you thinking right now? I may take a nap here myself sometime.